We're gonna do another video, I guess. We'll try it. I'm really getting tired of sitting at the house, sitting around here. I'm just sitting around being bored again. I'm trying to think of some stuff. Um, my stuff right now is fine. Um, I got a lot of stuff that people don't know about me. Um, I guess, well, you know, about my mom and things like that. She died of Huntington's disease, and she was sick, and still sometimes it bothers me. And I went in and got tested because my grandma's like, well, we'll get tested. So I got tested. So I have Huntington's disease, and it scares me sometimes. It does. I hate to say that, but and sometimes when I'm at work and stuff, I always tell people that, hey, when people like at work, jobs I've had when I worked when Dixie, I told them guys, I'm like, I just want to be able to work and be a productive person in society, and nobody understands because they're not in my situation. Sometimes it bothers me with the things that I do, and it's when I like trip and stuff, and I have a tendency to like not like realize what's like around me because I trip when I'm like sometimes like I'll hit my head on the cabinet, or I'll trip over things. I don't know what that is. I know I'm a klutz, but come on. I don't think it's the signs. I don't think it's signs that I have it, but still. And it just, I don't know. I'm trying to be productive. Sometimes I know I understand that sometimes I can't do certain things, and it bothers me. And since I got hurt my hands, and before I ended up hurting my hands and had carpal tunnel, but I had the surgery done. But sometimes even now it still hurts, and it bothers me that I can't like do that kind of job anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love working for Whole Foods because they give me a chance, and it's a lot. Their atmosphere there is that's probably the most like laid back atmosphere. They're all about business, but they're laid back about at work and things. As long as you're doing your job, they're fine. They'll leave you alone. I've worked at places where it's like, hey, when I was at school, and was working at Pet Boys, working there, and I'd only been there probably a month or two, and the service manager, he was always, getting on me, telling me, well, you're not fast enough. And the other guys were telling him to leave me alone, give him a chance. And he didn't ever give me a chance. And then he came over to me one day, was like, he just basically got in my face and was like, hey, you, if you don't, kept telling me, pulled me off to the side, and he's like, look, you, either you quit or I'm firing you. And I'm like, what? And then, he fired me. I was like, seriously? I found out later that I think he got replaced and went to a different store or something. I don't know. But, just things like that. I know some people were like, hey, cut him some slack. I was still in school too. Granted, I had worked on, was working on a little bit of trucks while I was in the Army and stuff, but still, he wouldn't cut me some slack. I was going to school. That's the whole point. I was just trying to turn wrenches and make a little bit of money. I like turning wrenches, but the problem is I probably can't do it anymore. I'm afraid that I might not be able to because of using the air tools and stuff. Because I got the last job I had turning wrenches when I worked at it was I got a job from school when school hooked me up with a job, and I had I had a job, and I got hurt using the air tools. I was there for a month, you know, and the place. I mean, tell you what, it was. I liked that job. It was cool. I was learning how to use air tools. Problem was, is I think after there's certain angles because the place I worked at, they built commuter trains. They built their diesel engines. They're like big engines, these big engine blocks, and they bring them over to us, and we'd grind. They had me learn how to grind. But I just think certain angles, the way certain things are done there, and I think maybe because I'm taller, my frame is taller than some of the people that I was working with. Most of the other guys are shorter, and I don't know. Maybe it's an excuse. I don't know. I don't think it's an excuse because I hurt myself there. But since then and then I couldn't find work for a few years, but my wife understood because she was there when I got hurt. She worked, and I had. She was very understanding, and it, as she understood, and I guess she felt sorry for me. Because I was hurting. Because she was going through the same thing I am, because she has carpal tunnel in her hands, but she had I think she had one of her hands done, but she works, and she was the one working, and I was the stay-at-home husband, and I kind of what's the word? Messed it up. We talk. We don't talk all the time, but I text her once in a while, see how she's doing. I know she's working and just doing her thing, and I understand. And I've tried. She's better than my ex-wife. Trust me, my ex-wife was she cheated on me, and I'm sorry. I gotta stop right now. Hang on. Can I pause it? Nope. Hi. There. It kind of looks cool. I gotta get used to it. There we go. That's a cool hat. I like this hat. I like these hats. I finally get to wear them a little bit. I could probably wear these at work, but the problem is I gotta put them in a backpack and carry them. Otherwise, I told a couple people at work, "Hey, look, I got some cool." I'm like, "Look at this! I got some cool hats. I got hats like you got, kind of like these. I like it. Actually, it kind of fits me kind of good." I'm not trying to be no Barney badass, but look at that. I got this one. She sent these to me. I like it. I'm trying. There. How's that? Can you see that? I'm gonna try it. I wonder if this sounds better with where I have it. I like it. Thank you, Mari. Thank you for sending it. That's cool. I like it. Wow. I got red eyes. My eyes are all red. Man, sometimes I wake up, my eyes are red all the time. A lot. I don't know why. That's cool. I like it. I like them both. People probably think it's a cowboy hat because I can't see it. It's not. It's not a cowboy hat. How's that? It's not a cowboy hat. It's a hat. What do they call these? They're called bordello. Not. Hold on. Borde. No, I can't think of the exact word. Maybe somebody, if they watch this video, could tell me the name of the hat, what kind of hat this is. This is the other one. This one fits a little different. little bigger. My striped hat. I used to, my grandpa Fox used to have like these white, like big old white, bigger, they're like all the way around. I used to wear those. He's let me use them. I don't even know what happened to those. I don't think anybody actually knows what happened to those hats. He's like, let me wear them. I also kind of miss having my like a boonie hat. I had a boonie hat from when I was in the army, but I gave it to one guy, a buddy of mine from in the army. His name's Jason. He's like, can I have that, Chris? Because he didn't go anywhere, get deployed, so they let us keep the boonie hats when I was in Germany, and I gave it to him. I don't know if he still has. I'm like, people probably don't know what a boonie hat is. It's a big wide brim going floppy all the way around. Yeah, I had a few of those. I had one I got when I was in Germany for the one bartender that worked at the bar on post there, because I used to work there with him, and he gave me like a Jägermeister one. It was just orange. It's kind of tight, but I liked it. I like those hats. Floppy boonie hats. Yeah, this is striped. I like that one too. There. Okay. I'm just really bored. Hopefully I can get... There we go. I wonder how this is going to sound with the headphones on. If it's going to sound any good or not. Because I have a headphone in one ear. Because I see people like with the headphones in. Excuse me. Almost dropped my phone. See? This is what happens when I break things. I drop things. I'm a klutz. I'm sorry. I used to tell Mari, I'm like, I'm sorry. I'd break something of hers. She'd let me use it, and I'd break it, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I really don't. I really don't mean to break it. Things. I'm sorry. Really am sorry. All right. I think I'm gonna be done for now. Or I could go the full 15. Oh, we'll do 15. We'll see what happens. I want to try 15. I could see why people have gimbals or whatever. Little not a selfie stick, a little gimbal thing, a little handle where they can hold it. I could see why, because this will get tiresome holding my phone up like this a lot. Oh, it's pretty. Man, my beard's starting to come in a little bit. The reason why I don't shave is because razors, the ones that I get they're good ones, but they're expensive. That's why I don't shave every day. That's why I don't shave. My face is... This here, I've tried trimming it down, but that's the main reason why I don't shave the sides of my face as close as I would like to, or when I was in the army. I do like my beard like this. My face, anyway. Actually, my face don't look too bad. See, sometimes it'll get like really red in here, or like really rosy red. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's funny. I like this. This is kind of cool. I'm bored. I want to listen to some music, but I'm afraid that YouTube might get me for listening to music. Listen to them in the background when I'm talking, just not loud, just a little bit. I like to listen to music. And at work, boy, woo, they got all kinds of. Try to keep people on music all the time. And people are like, "What's this, huh? What is this?" I'm like, yeah. Even at Winn-Dixie, same thing. Always call. I'm like, do you know who sings this? Like, oh, I'm like, how do you know that? And I'm like, well, I like music. And then at work, they got a lot of 80s music, like classic rock 80s. So, see how far.